Get ready to be inspired and empowered by a renowned author, consultant, entrepreneur, and spiritual leader. Torace D. Solomon is the founder of Cultivate University, an online school of ministry that provides training and development. He's the CEO of Torace Solomon Ministries, that's impacting churches, nonprofits, and networks worldwide, and as the senior leader of Cultivate Hub DFW. Torace and his wife Regineak are on a mission to equip believers, empower families, embrace communities, and expand the kingdom. So take a moment and like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube page, and hit the bell. Text TSM to 770-746-8147. That's TSM to 770-746-8147 to catch Torace Solomon live for weekly insight, information, inspiration, and more.
God is here. It's the glory, it's the glory, it's the glory. We go from glory to 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 glory. You don't know what's happening to you. If you can see us and hear us well, I want you to get in the comment section and say something. I'm trying to see who is watching live into, I don't see any comments on Facebook. Let me see.
You're not on Facebook. I had just looked.
I am.
I didn't see it.
Hey, y'all. Yeah, we live on Facebook.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Come on, we're going to talk really quick. However, Faye is a hard taskmaster, so she ain't gonna give us too long. But we wanted to give y'all some updates. We wanted to
excuse me, y'all.
Talk about parenting.
You need to get her.
You want me to get her?
Yeah, I got her.
Oh God, let me see.
I have some things going on over here.
Fussy face, fussy face.
Here, put the wrapper up in there. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Hey, Faylene. Don't give me too much lip. Well,
all right.
This is already looking like a live that's gonna be deleted.
This is gonna be the quickest live we've ever done.
It's gonna be deleted. We ain't gonna be able to do this. Faye said no.
Well, y'all, we wanted to give y'all a life update, but it doesn't look like baby girl is gonna cooperate. Mama, where's your mother? Come here, baby. Oh, that's good. Say, just pat my back.
Nene did her first tell them, babe.
I am back in the office. So I had my first therapy session today and it went well. I still know what I'm doing a little bit. So I will be back at In Bloom this month. I will be back seeing my clients. I have some things planned, so I'm excited about being back. It's been 2 months. Ryan came April 26th. It is June 3rd. July 3rd. It's July.
It's June, babe.
It's July. It's 4th of July tomorrow. Oh my goodness. So it's been some time, and it's been me and baby girl, but mama has to get her feet wet back. I still have things that I have to do. So we back, and daddy took care of Ryan all by himself.
Don't act
I
like
left
that.
him some milk. I didn't have to check on him. Come back.
Give him updates, babe. Faye ain't for it.
I have never met somebody that can keep Torace under control. That little girl, he has met his match. She does not play. She tell him when to stand up. She tell him when to sit down. He won't admit it. But she run a tight ship with him. And I love to see it. I love to see it. Because when I tell him take the trash out, y'all know how long it take him to take the trash out? But when Ryan start crying, he has to tend to her immediately. I am looking at the comments. Right. Somebody says she has her own update. Yes, she does. And he want to muzzle my baby. Bring her back. She wants to talk. Ryan is 10 pounds and she keep this man under control, y'all.
First of all, she lying because don't nobody keep me under control but God.
I have to record
God bless
it.
you. God bless you in your lies.
Ryan, you made your daddy get up. Sometimes it's at the end of the night and I'm pumping or I'm doing something and Ryan is fussing and she want him to stand up because she knows what she wants. If she don't want us to sit down, she's going to cry until we stand up. And he'll be like, oh, Ryan, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I don't feel like standing up. 5 seconds, she will have him standing up, walking around the house, patting her back.
The fact about it is
she run a tight ship, y'all. Tell him, baby. She looking right at the camera.
The fact about it is this.
She's looking right at the camera.
Ain't nobody praying for me.
You ready, girl? What's your update, mama?
She just slept for about 2 hours. So
what's your update, girl?
I sleep, I eat, I poop.
I boss people around. She said I was born with 2 employees, mommy and daddy.
I don't work for nobody.
She said, I have 2 employees. I have a dog. I have a house that I don't pay for. I have milk on demand. Ryan is living her best life, and I love it.
Look at her. Just looking right at the camera.
She's looking right at the camera. She sees y'all. Well, she don't see y'all, but she know y'all watching. Baby, what are you looking at? You looking at the people? Hi, mama. What you got to say? Okay, God bless you. But yeah, so I am back in the office. I'm excited. I have some things going on, but I really have to balance it because I want to spend time with my baby. But I also want to do what I got to do. So we're going to ease our way back into it. But we have work to do nonetheless.
I'm a stay-at-home husband.
Since when?
Since today.
Baby,
you officially inducted me.
Baby, our stuff will be in on the corner. Quick. If you're a stay-at-home husband.
You're going to have to do something.
I'm going to have to do it live. Go live and drop some master classes.
You're going to have to try something.
Jesus. Oh, God.
Because.
You all right, mama?
Faye ain't making money yet.
She is very advanced. She holds her head up. Every time we go to the doctor talks about how
she's not supposed to be doing this.
She is. Now, she was born at 37 weeks and is still advanced. She holds her head up. She turns her head. If she's laying down one way, she don't want to lay that way. She's going to turn her head the other way. At her appointments, her doctor will lay her on the stomach to check things out. And Ryan is crawling. She doesn't just want to lay on her stomach. She's very advanced. She talks back. Hi, baby. Say they have conversations with me and I respond. Hi, baby. Yes. Yes, girl. Do you be talking back to your mommy? What, babe?
So let's talk about how life transitions have hit us back to back, back to back, back to back, and how we have maintained those together. How we've kept our sanctification and holiness.
It's all God. That's all I got to say.
I literally don't have any other words for that.
I mean, there's been a lot of things that happen. And this is the thing. Great things have happened. Great things have happened. But they keep me near the cross. Okay? What about you? That's all I got to say. They just keep me near the cross. I pray daily, day and night. Lord,
you're supposed to do that anyway.
Strength.
You're supposed to do that anyway.
Well, I do it even more fervently now.
My God. Help us, Jesus.
Say, don't talk back to my mommy. Tell them, girl.
Yes, we have been on a journey. We got married in...
God. Are y'all praying for me?
You regret marrying me or something?
Are y'all praying for me?
Because what was that?
It's been one thing after another. It has been one transition after the next. Do you hear me?
Well, marriage was the easiest transition for you, right?
Being married to you is easy. Yes, it is.
I want you to say that. Look directly in the camera, and I want you to say that again. Come on.
I'm not Ryan. Don't rub me on my back.
Well, I need you to look in the camera and say that again. I need this for my records.
Oh, dude, whatever. I moved from Atlanta to Dallas. Then we moved again. Had a baby. Started entrepreneurship.
Started a church.
It's been one thing after the next. These are all great things. Things that we love and find great fulfillment in. But require something nonetheless.
Oh.
You have something to say, baby?
Jesus.
So how have you managed the transitions? For me, it's been staying close to God. That's all I can say. That's all I got right now. Staying close to God, baby.
That's the best advice I can take. You want to know what keeps me close to God? This little girl. No, honestly,
a joy.
She is a joy, but she ain't no walk in the park now. I know she's beautiful, and I know we're so glad that God gave her to us. We're so honored to be her parents.
She's a joy. She's a bossy baby. She knows what she likes and she knows what she does not like. Ryan was a baby that just like ate and slept for maybe like the first 2-3 weeks of her life. She ate and slept. Since then, she is like, don't play with me. When I want to stand up, you stand up. When I want to sit down, you sit down. When I want you to get up, get up.
Hold me, but don't kiss me.
Yes. She's so sweet though. And her smile just lights up a room. When you can get her to smile. She smiled for mommy though.
She fussed for daddy.
She give mommy the biggest smile. And she's a morning person.
Wait,
so you got to get her up early in the morning and she's just going to be so happy.
Pull up your plow. She does not give you the biggest smile.
She does give me the biggest smile.
When you giving her milk, maybe, but she gives daddy the biggest smile.
Boy, I'm going to show you something on this live.
I'm telling you what it is.
What she give daddy is poop.
Daddy has an anointing for breakthrough.
She gives daddy poop. That's what she gives daddy. She gives mommy the biggest smile. She talks to me.
She talks to me. I got videos.
I'm the pioneer here, okay? I'm the Abraham of this. You don't forget.
You need to humble yourself.
No, you need to humble yourself.
Hey, God.
Humble yourself because I'm the first. Okay.
You are Hagar. This is me.
When they want to know, when they want to see that Ryan has learned something new, It starts with mama.
Mm.
When she said "huh" for the first time, she was questioning mama. When she
Questioning
smiled,
mama.
it was with mama. Y'all saw it on camera. When she was following somebody with her eyes, it was mama. Don't you forget it,
Your
buddy.
mama's delusional, baby. I'll tell you one day the story about how she lost her mind.
Whatever.
But, you know, it's been a very interesting journey.
She give you poop, and that's all right. You
I'm
have to
more
know
than a
your
commode.
place.
I'm more than a
know your
commode
place
and an
and find
ATM.
joy in it.
I'm more than a commode and an ATM in this house. I'll tell you that.
Baby. He trying to play. See how they be trying to erase the mother out of the equation. Ooh wee.
I'm glad you carried Ryan for 9 months.
They be trying to erase the mama out of this equation.
It's daddy's girl. Easy,
y'all cannot erase mothers.
Breezy, beautiful daddy's girl.
They
This
try
blood
to
over
erase
here.
the mothers all the time.
This blood over here, fam. It's okay.
I carry them.
This blood over here. So these transitions have been great for me. Not great. They can be a bit overwhelming if you sit down and think about them all at one time.
You can't, because you're gonna start chewing your wrist.
Who gonna start chewing your wrist? Nah, Nene. The way you go blind and deaf in one ear when Ryan start crying, please. Y'all, Ryan got to cry.
Turn your plow.
That will really make Nene forget how to walk.
Any mother. I'm a new mom. This is my first baby. She has a certain cry. Now she has a cry where it's like,
you do it. She go blind in one eye.
I do, because I'm like, why is she crying? Whatever she crying for needs to be resolved immediately. I have waste and dropped a lot of things because she started crying. It really works me up. I don't know. It's like something in my brain just started firing off.
She can't compute. It'd be very powerful to watch.
And she knows it.
It'd be very powerful to watch.
It's the mommy in me. God designed us that way so that these children can stay alive.
Yeah, it's been interesting.
We do need a vacation, Lizzie.
Yes.
Immediately.
Yes, we do. We do need a vacation. It's they call it the first baby syndrome. Baby can't.
I have it. Who's
got a deliverance ministry to cast it out?
I have it.
Because
real bad.
Mighty. Yes, I agree. Many of you are saying we need a vacation. I agree. We will soon.
We need a vacation, y'all. Because so we got engaged and we got married in 3 months.
Yes.
We got engaged in December 17th. We were married March 17th.
Yes.
And it's been one thing after another. I'm trying to really see if he trapped me, if he had all of this stuff planned and didn't tell me, because that's what it's giving.
If I trapped you, my God.
Did he trap you, mommy? She said, yeah. I'm really trying to see, because you can't tell me that he ain't know none of this was going to happen. You a prophet, right?
If I knew he was going to have a Hellcat like this, I might would have waited a little.
Leave my baby alone. She is not a Hellcat. She's a sweet little girl.
The high water.
She's a sweet little girl.
I don't know where she get it from.
She is a sweet little girl. She said, I'm a baby and it's all about me. And everybody has to adjust. Only for a little time. When she gets to that age where it's no, Ryan. Go sit down, Ryan. Not right now, Ryan.
Right. She tried it. You heard that. She'll switch up on you. I want you to remember always, your daddy is your one. Your mama, she can take you or leave you. Daddy is the one for you.
Take her or leave her.
That's what I'm gonna tell her all her life. It's your daddy that you need to come to. Come to daddy.
Oh God. Y'all see how he's just trying to cause division?
No division. I'm just calling it how it is.
Okay, so what else we have to say?
Look at this cute little baby. Like,
Baby, Ryan get up in the morning. Oh God, I be knowing when because sometimes she'll get up, she'll eat, she'll go to sleep. I know when she wants to get up and wants to start fussing. But mommy be right there.
Fussy Faye gonna have her way. So how has it been? Because we started a church in February and had a baby in
April.
Jesus.
I'm ordering me some food.
What you ordering?
Jersey Mike's.
Yep.
And what were you saying though?
How has it been? How's the balance of that been? It's been a lot of balancing.
I feel like, so for me, because we started the church the top of the year. Come here, mister. You want to say hey? Come here. Mister's still here. Come here. Mister says hey. For me, I feel like that part is catching up with me now.
The way she looking right at this camera is very powerful.
She's literally looking right at the camera. And talking.
Jesus.
She said, I was born camera ready. I'm not scared of the camera. What you got to say, baby? Yes. What else? What you got to say, girl? Seem like she got to spit up a little bit. What you got to say, boo-boo?
Jesus.
All right, go sit down, boy. Y'all see how we get distracted? I get distracted easily.
It's been an interesting journey.
But for me, I'm acclimating to the different, I'm starting to, different roles and responsibilities at the church. And working on being more like out front, because I be on the front row with Ryan. It's been more challenging for you, I think, with that part, because I haven't experienced what you've experienced yet when it comes to the church, because I had went on bed rest top of April, and I was home until I had Ryan the end of April, and then we were home for 6 weeks. So I've been active, but it's been like behind the scenes, or we've been virtual, Ryan and I. So now we're at the church. And so I'm trying to find a balance with being a new mom, want to make sure my baby is okay, but then also knowing I have to be involved at church, be active, and do things of that nature. It's just pray. Just pray.
And there's no rush for you to do nothing at the church, babe. We are fortunate at our young church to have amazing people, amazing leaders. Shout out to all of the partners and leaders of Cultivate Hub DFW.
Yes, we have the best.
We love y'all. Y'all, I have been a part of some toxic environments, but I can say that's not confidently that we are building a healthy church. And I believe God is pleased with it. We are happy. I'm excited to raise my daughter in a safe church environment where she's going to, and we'll take questions too. If you all have some questions, we'll take some questions, but I'm really excited about, just where we are in life. Honestly, it's a lot going on, but I can say I am probably this time last year, I was stressed out. Stressed. I needed strength. Now, I be chilling, babe.
He has grown a lot. I
be chilling.
Yeah. Any little thing would just, he had to be very hands-on in the beginning as well, because we're only a few months old, but to see just the progress that's been made in just a few months is mind-blowing, because before the church was a hub and we were at a different location, and it was different to see how God is now staffing the church, and all we have to do is just say yes to God. You're saying this is a hub. This is not a hub. This is a church. You're called to be a senior leader. Regineak, you're supposed to be a pastor. When we agree with that, it's been blessings after blessings, and people have been people have moved here, relocated. Like people have connected, even people that live in the DFW area that were not even familiar with the hub have connected with the church and have made it their home and are growing, all because we said yes to God. So
yeah, that's a big win. It's literally, it's this season has been a lot of transition. Don't turn the light on, babe. Mess with the camera. This season have been a lot.
He couldn't be my boss though.
I am your boss. I'm your husband.
You're not my boss. You're my husband.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
You didn't know that, but yeah, you signed a dotted line. It's been one of those situations where if it's like when you obey and then everything is just, it's been easy. I have seen church plants. I have been a part of church plants that have been a disaster for the first year. I can say that this has been,
this is not that.
It's not been that. And it's just been because of the grace of God. So that was the transition we went through. Parenting has been a good balance. I'm back on the road preaching. Oh God.
Oh God is right.
Now that's where I get a little worried. I'm gonna solicit the saints, the prayers of the saints. I get a little worried.
Watch what you say now.
What you mean? I get a little worried about you two being alone.
Why? We got this. We're a good team.
This little girl.
We are a good team, Ryan. Tell them, baby.
Mighty, mighty.
But I appreciate you worrying. That's just from a place of love. And it takes two hands, mommy and daddy, to raise Ryan.
Sure.
And then some.
Jesus.
Look how she looking.
She just chilling.
Okay, do you want some? I'm ordering some food for real.
No, I don't want none of that.
Okay. Where you gonna go?
Oh, no, yet.
Should I wait?
If you want to eat now, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm a little parched.
So yeah, that's our update.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, we'll take questions. Oh,
Sorry, it seems so scattered and we seem all over the place.
Yeah, we're in a discipleship program, leadership training program at the church. I'm really excited about. Somebody said she's so alert.
Yes, she is, honey.
Yeah, we're doing all of the things. I'm having a deliverance conference in August.
Yes, talk about your deliverance conference.
August 16th through 17th.
We don't want to move her.
If she chilling, let her chill.
Yeah. What's she looking at though, Goya? She watching something.
August 16th and 17th here in Dallas, Texas, we're having a deliverance training conference. It's in-person, hands-on. We are already over halfway full. People have been registering from all over the country. We're halfway full. Some people are coming to get certification.
Yep.
And to be trained as deliverance ministers. Some people are coming just because they want to be at a deliverance training conference. I'm really hoping that you will register. If you're registered for the conference already, I want you to get in the comment section. Just say I'm registered. If you're coming to the Advanced Freedom Bootcamp, we're talking about soul ties, sex and sexuality, deliverance and therapy.
I'm gonna be there.
And addiction. Pastor Regineak is teaching. What's the question? How long did y'all court before getting married? Oh, we got a lot of new followers, babe.
Oh, we do, because I was like,
it all started in about 2019.
This is gonna be a lie. I can hear the way he's saying it.
In about 2019, I was a strapping young man in Atlanta, Georgia, living pure and holy before the Lord. I was just preaching, teaching, and doing all that God called me to do. And I was working as an executive pastor in a church in Atlanta. And look at all these registers. And Regineak was a partner of that church, and she started sending me notes through the ushers at the church.
And this is why I said this is a lie.
She started winking at me. She started blowing kisses. She just started really laying it on thick, and I immediately became seduced because she's a beautiful woman.
Seduced?
She's a beautiful woman. I mean,
what an interesting choice of words.
Very powerful. I mean, I just felt
I don't seduce anybody for anything. And you know that's not the truth. Look at you.
Oh, yeah. So
tell the truth and shame the devil, like the old folks
say. We started
okay, here's the
dating,
real story. And what happened was we were at a church. We were both members of All Nations Atlanta. I was.
You calling names? Come on. Jesus.
Oh.
Because I never went to that church.
It's a known fact. Okay, so we were at a church. Torace was pastoring. He was what was it? Would you say the executive pastor? What was that?
I never. Have you?
He was an executive pastor at a church. I was a member of the church. So we had a mutual friend who came to me one day and was just like, "Hey,
is she asleep?"
Yeah. Lay it down. We had a mutual friend, y'all, who came to me one day and was just like, "Hey, Pastor Torace is interested in you. Would you go on a date with him?" I immediately, and this is God's honest truth. This is the honest truth. I immediately said no. Why I said no? Because I did not want to date one of the leaders at my church. And also, I didn't want to date a leader at my church because so many women were attracted to Torace and they wanted to date him. Now, these are women he may or may not have even known. But
may or may not. I didn't know none of them people.
Anyways, they wanted him. He was a hot boy at my church. Now, this was involuntarily. Whoa. He wasn't doing anything. He was living for God. He was holy.
I need y'all to clarify that. I was sanctified and holy. I ain't sleep with none of them women. I didn't date none of them. She came hell hacking me.
That's not true. The truth is, there were women who were interested in him because I was a member of the church and I had like friends. I would hear things about women being like, "Oh, this is my husband. I had a dream about him," all that stuff. So I didn't want to be a part of that. I sure was not about to be another woman that people like, "Oh, she's after the pastor." Because this is the thing. The truth of the matter is, even if a leader at your church comes up and pursues you, a lot of times they're gonna say that you threw yourself at them or whatever the case is. I was new to that church. I was like, I don't want no parts of it. My friend went and told him that. He told my friend to come back and tell me that I didn't hear from God, whatever it was, we need to go on a date. And I said, no, I'm not going on a date with you. That went on for about 3 months until my friend, I remember this day, I was working in the hospital. I'm a social worker. At the time I was working in the hospital. My friend, no, I gotta finish. My friend came to me. Well, I was supposed to be meeting my friend for lunch. And I wasn't feeling well. So I was like, "Hey girl, we may need to reschedule." And she was like, "No, I really want you to come." So I went to the lunch with her. We went to like a Thai place and got some food. And at that lunch, she convinced me that I needed to go on a date with him. She was like, "Just go on a double date." She was young. She's married. So she was like, "Just go on a double date with us." I trusted her. And I was like, "Let's go on a double date and just see what happened." We went on a double date. We went to this like Italian place in Atlanta and we hit it off. It was a great date. I got to know Torace a little bit. He got to know me. We shared food. Like he asked me if I wanted some of his food.
You ate off of my plate.
He had chicken and dumplings, I remember. And I had something else. And he's like, "You want to try it?" And I was like, "Yeah." It was a really good first date. We realized we had a lot in common and we laughed. It felt like I had always known him. It was easy. Like it was a good date. And I was like, you know what? Let's just see where this goes. We became friends. We were friends for about 6 or 7 months. And then Torace asked me to be his girlfriend. And then we dated for a year exactly. And then we broke up for another year.
Exactly.
And then we got back together. Well, he came back. He was like, and I was like, I guess. Then we dated for like 6 months, got engaged, was engaged for 3 months, and then got married. We've been married for a year and a half. So all in all, this started in 2019, the end of 2019.
But then, see, I'm going to tell you men of God that are interested in being married to a woman. I'm going to tell you men of God who are interested in being married, I need you to be confident when you hear the Lord. See, these women will try to make you feel like, they ain't interested.
I wasn't.
And, oh, you a pastor? I don't want to be with a pastor. I want to be with a D-boy. They think their husbands drug dealers when they really called to be with a preacher. So you just gotta
didn't want to be with a preacher.
You gotta bust that bubble. Interrupt their hot girl summer.
I just wanted to be with.
Interrupt their hot girl summer. They want to be outside. Bring them in the house.
It wasn't even about who I wanted. It wasn't about who you want to be with. It's just about what you didn't want to deal with. And I did not want to deal with
and the fact about it is
at my church who were head over heels for this man. I did not.
But I don't know why they
and a quiet life. I did not want to interrupt that for anything.
I went to work, went to my house, went to the grocery store, went back to my house, went to work. I did not bother nobody. So all them people who was, you didn't have no drama dating me. Did you?
Not really, no.
Because?
Yeah, not really. I mean, he had an ex.
I don't even know where you're going with this.
I'm going to turn my plow.
What ex?
I'm not going to call people's names.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is Jesus and him crucified. I'm like, Paul.
Okay, Paul. Anyways, it wasn't really any drama though. Like it was, we had a really good relationship when we were dating. We have a really good relationship now, but I'm speaking about the dating, in a dating world.
Mister?
Because we're good friends.
Go.
We built a really good friendship. We didn't rush. We didn't tell people we were like together. We gave it a lot of time and we got to know each other. And then I told him that I didn't want to date him.
But see, all of this stuff she said, she didn't want to date me.
And I was like pulling back a little bit. She didn't want to date me.
Then she tried to run back. Then I was like, girl, I know what the Lord said to me.
We had a run.
Healing my whole, healing my high side, you'll see. So, yeah.
He broke up.
So let me talk about the breakup. The breakup was
not our breakup. I'm talking about you when you were trying to date me.
What you mean?
When you said you told my friend what are you doing?
Too much. When I told your friend what?
That I wasn't supposed to be with.
She was talking to somebody that she didn't need to be with. And I told her just flat out like that. She not lying. I told her friend, I said, tell her that ain't God. She missing God. And that was just it. It wasn't no manipulation. It was just the word of the Lord.
Y'all, I wasn't even dating.
Cage.
He not.
He over here knocking his camera. I am a prophet of God.
That very well may be true. I wasn't dating this person. I was friends with someone who he thought I was dating. And he tells my friend to tell me that I'm not going to marry this person. This is not my husband, that I need to talk to him.
Did I lie?
Y'all, I was like, this man is
Name
nuts.
a time I've been a lying prophet.
So then why were you about to get on here and lie and say that I was passing notes to you and winking eyes?
Because
if now you're admitting the truth.
Because you was.
Torace would be looking at me at church and everything. And I was like, why is my pastor giving me googly eyes? I was
I don't even know how to do that. I just learned how to smile last year.
I was so uncomfortable because here I am coming to this church looking for a safe place. And the pastor's hitting on me.
I made you uncomfortable.
You definitely made me uncomfortable.
You were so uncomfortable that you ate off the plate the first time we sat down together.
I just sat here and told y'all, I told him that I did not want to talk to him like twice. We sitting here with a baby. There only a few ways that could have turned out.
So now I drugged and kidnapped you?
I didn't say that, but we may need to bring Danielle on here once. to tell the truth?
I
told the truth.
I would love to talk to Danielle because Danielle already knew. She was like, Pastor Torace, she need to talk to you. She agreed with me. I was like, Danielle, tell her
now.
there is a way that seemeth right unto man,
but the
end thereof is destruction. I gave her the word of the Lord.
I read the Bible to get the word of the Lord.
You did, but you was misinterpreting some things. I
never said that boy was my husband. I never said that I was marrying that boy.
That
was a friend of mine.
Y'all probably was great friends. You're not a bad person, but I knew that wasn't God.
But I'm gonna tell you that those women knew that this was their husband.
Hey, nobody, and I'm gonna tell you something that they knew about me. Taurus stand for holiness, righteousness, purity.
And I know that women were
man
calling up to that church saying that they had a baby for him.
Did y'all
think I wanted to?
This is my
insert
own
myself into that. I said no.
That lady was in the middle. I never met that lady. I never knew her. This is my only baby. This is my only child.
Baby, I said, I don't want the pastor. Give me a businessman. Baby, don't give me the pastor.
It was not like that, y'all. She's really laying it on thick. I stood for holiness, righteousness, and purity. None of them women walked up on me and did anything. There was a lady who called, but she was in the middle of an existential crisis.
There was a lady that called up to the church.
She was in the middle of a breakdown.
I still don't know if it's true or not.
Wow.
Oh God.
Well,
that God be true.
Whatever happened, here she is. Had my baby.
I'm here.
She had my baby.
We definitely have a baby.
We happily married.
We're definitely happily married.
We're not doing a marriage conference, because people be married for 6 months to do a marriage conference. No. We'll wait a few years for that. Probably maybe at year 5, we'll see. If you still want to put up with me by then.
Taurus is a joy to be married to. Taurus is a great man and the best husband. I don't just say that. He really is great. He really is great. I would have missed out on my blessing, y'all. Not wanting to be married to somebody in church leadership because.
So this is for all you women who want a D-boy. Give the pastor a try. All of them ain't bad.
Not check the fruit. Because see, before I got with Taurus, yes, women were saying that they were having dreams about marrying him, but Taurus's reputation preceded him.
Oh, okay.
People would come to me and talk about how I needed to date Taurus because he was a man of wisdom and he was a good man, and people would not even just faking a funk for church. No, he really lived a life of holiness and wanted to be pleasing unto God. He was a pillar at the church. So people would come to me and tell me that. So don't just date a pastor just because they have the title pastor.
No.
Because some pastors are going to be worse than what you will find on the street.
Yes.
You have to be led of the Spirit.
Be led of the Spirit. See, you was almost not led of the Spirit.
Right, but that's another story because I was calling myself out.
No.
Deep down.
But you a dime. Top of the line.
I've always looked good.
Cute face. Skin and waist.
I didn't want to be all of that now.
Well.
Pastor's wife and all of these different things. But not accepting my own role as a pastor. I have a purpose and a calling too. Right? I wasn't accepting that at the time though. I didn't even consider that. It was just about what I didn't want to do and who I didn't want to be with, knowing that you're called too.
But that's so real that a lot of people, not just women, but I feel like a lot of women do that, especially when it comes not just pastors, any man in an influence or success, they discount themselves and they really they frame themselves from their insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
And I
was insecure.
Whole time I'm calling my homeboys like, y'all, I'm finna get her. This the one.
And here I am I've been saved.
She funny. I wasn't looking for no one. I didn't want to marry Juanita Bynum. Everybody want a preacher to be that. And see, how I want to say this. They was trying to make me, when you be in leadership, people have a picture in their head of who you're supposed to be with.
That's true.
And they try to put you with who they think fits you.
Fits your image.
Your image in their head.
Yeah.
And so because I was an assistant pastor, a prophetic voice, preacher.
They wanted him to be with somebody loud,
They
someone
wanted me
who
to be with
displayed gifts. But here it is, I'm gifted too.
Period. They wanted me to be with
The
Juanita
expression's
Bynum.
not the same, but it's just as impactful in the area God has called you
The
to
minds,
be impactful.
the minds of the people. It was just
no shade to Juanita Bynum. We love
Dr. Juanita Bynum.
absolutely.
Yeah. But
we love people that have similar expression.
However, I did not want that as a wife.
As a wife. That's it. You got to separate your call versus who you are, because you can be a prophet, you can be all of that. That does not mean that you have to be with someone that is similar to your prophetic nature and all of that. No, like you have to marry somebody that complements who you are as a person. They're not marrying a gift, they're marrying that person.
And see,
when you come home, they're marrying you, who you are as a person.
And the man, see, people only knew me in the ministry format because, like she said, not that I was holier than thou. I was just introverted. I took my position seriously. There was a lot of people in leadership doing a lot of weird things and getting in a lot of trouble. I refused to be one of those people. So many people at the church didn't know the man, Torace. They didn't know Torace, who liked to play spades and talk trash.
Yeah.
They didn't know Torace, who's a jokester, who clown all day. They didn't know Torace, who breaks out in random dances.
But that's what's sad is because
and not church dances.
When you can make marriage and some people say that marriage is a business, because when you marry somebody, your purposes collide, and but at the same time, people make marriage a business. Like, oh, you have to compliment my image as a pastor or a prophet or whatever it is. And
But babe, can I say something right there? There are a lot of preachers like me who are in my age who get married to prove their ministry. And they get married to cover stuff up. Marriage is not the answer.
And your marriage becomes just like fake.
It becomes fake.
You don't enjoy going home to
y'all don't look like y'all love each other.
And that's when you see other things happening. Like
we know you're sleeping with your armor bearer. Very powerful. Jesus.
It opens the door to so much, and it's like that's a topic that maybe we have to talk about one day. Like marrying for you and not marrying for your ministry. That doesn't mean that you marry someone who don't believe in God, like someone who will compromise who you are as a Christian. No, that doesn't mean that. But at the same time, I didn't marry Torace because he looks good for my ministry. Torace ain't married me because I look good for his ministry, because he's more than ministry.
Honestly, at that point in life, I was this close to walking away from ministry. So I wasn't even thinking about, marrying for their image. Like, I knew that if I was going to be married and happy and make someone else happy in marriage, that I had to marry somebody who had a life or vision. Because there are women out there like that. They just want to be married to a pastor because he's a pastor. They ain't got nothing going for themselves. Nene is an ambitious woman.
But they didn't know
educated.
That because it wasn't. I came to church and
she wasn't trying to push herself into a position.
I wasn't trying to. Yeah, and I wasn't trying to. The thing is, when you know who you are and you're walking in what you believe God has called you to do. When I met Torace, I was 27, 28 years old, master's degree, own place, building my life in Christ, but. No, I wasn't at church trying to find a position. I wasn't trying to be the loudest woman or showcase my gifts to prove that I'm worth something to be accepted by quote unquote church people. I knew who I was and I had a fulfilling life and I was growing in Christ. But because everybody didn't see that, some people didn't think that we would be a good fit. But they didn't know me. They didn't know that I was the catch of the catch.
Period.
Because I can prophesy too.
And she can. I want you to say that with confidence. Because Nene and I prophesy together sometimes. She don't do it with me often. Ryan, it's kind of. But when Nene and I train prophetic people, Nene is really gifted. She's richly gifted and sharp in accuracy.
Counsel and wisdom.
No, she's sharp prophetically. And she does have the counsel and wisdom thing too. So, sometimes take time to get to know people, because what people look at on the surface level, they were just like, oh, you know, this girl ain't ready for you. You need a woman that can carry you in prayer. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Show me that in the Bible. Carry me in prayer. I'm 250 some odd pounds. What I mean? How can a woman carry? What does that mean? Y'all stop using these churchy language that's not quantifiable. It's not measurable. What does it mean? Carry me in prayer. No, I want to know, does she smell good? And y'all, my wife always smell good. She always smell good.
Bring it back now.
Okay. I want to know, is she funny? Can we laugh? Can we have a good time together?
Can she make a house a home? Is she spiteful? Is she mean and nasty?
Is she going to balance me out? Because I can be a little, is she going to help me?
We were looking at all these gifts. We completely forget about character.
What does that mean?
Do life together. You share a space. Like, you become one with this person.
So they were using all these churchy terms like, you need a woman that can carry you in prayer. Do you mean a woman that can pray for me? I've heard her pray. She prays. Carrying me in prayer, I don't know what that means. You need a woman that's supernatural and spiritual. You supernatural and spiritual. Well, how supernatural and spiritual? She believes in the Holy Spirit and she speaks in tongues. What more do I need? So please, y'all, do not let, especially if you're gifted, y'all, church people make dating and marriage extremely hard for gifted people in leadership. If you're in leadership and you're single, get outside of that church. Well, I can't say that because I didn't do that.
That's a conversation for another day. We'll talk about that though. We gotta wait though. You know, people get married and they want to start dropping all of the. We wait until year 5. We ain't doing no marriage conference. This is just us talking about our experience, and even how we broke up and came back together was what we reading. I was just reading the comments.
Even how we broke up and came back together was divine. I think God just orchestrated every part, and it wasn't real churchy. It wasn't because I honestly never wanted to pastor a church. Still gripe. I'm not complaining because everything going well, and I'm honored that God chose me to lead his people. But I wasn't looking for a wife to make me look good as a ministry leader. Honestly, I had built my own ministry and was doing pretty well before I got married. And so it wasn't, let me get married to have a successful ministry. It was, no, let me get married because it's not good for man to be alone. I want to be married. I want kids. I want to be happy. I want to be fruitful. I want to multiply.
Multiply.
Who knew that I was going to multiply this part of me?
Leave my baby alone. You're not going to be talking under my baby clothes like this. Oh, no.
I'm going to tell the truth. She's a sweet baby until she ain't.
Most of us are sweet until we ain't.
Jesus. So we are, we're just in a great space in life. These transitions have been,
burdensome. But God be glorified.
These transitions have been heavy.
But we here and we love it. We love it.
We do. There is no part of my life. These transitions to get here have been
leaps and bounds.
I mean, at the end of last year, we sat at this table
and said we were moving back to Atlanta.
We said we were moving back to Atlanta, and we cried together and said we're not doing anything new. Nothing new.
Literally, I said that. Oh my goodness, yes I did. I said I'm not taking on anything new.
Nothing new. We sitting at the table crying, feeling relieved, like we on the same page. Nothing new. And boom.
Everything new.
It's like, whoa. I thought but in the newness, in the transition, out of the transition, I can say that I found a rhythm and a pace that we didn't have. Even when we was crying about that season, like, it's been a good season.
Mm-hmm.
Our young,
And it's not been the transition was burdensome, but operating in these new things has not been, if that makes sense.
yeah,
it's been a joy, and it feels natural. Like
Yeah.
it should have always been that way.
Yeah. I think for me,
the burden come from like toiling with it. Like
trying to not have a church was a burden. Trying to do everything. I'm telling y'all, when I obeyed God, it was beautiful. Marriage
is fun.
We have a good time.
It feels good to have a person. Because I feel like everybody should be married. That desires marriage. Because not everybody desires marriage. What were you about to say?
People tried to scare us even about the transition of the first year of marriage, about how difficult it was going to be and how hard it was going to be to adjust to living with each other, and how challenging it was going to be.
And maybe that'll be the case for some people. Like, I don't know. I can't speak for every marriage, but it's been good with us. No marriage is perfect.
Mm-mm.
We have to sometimes come on the same page with things that we are not on the same page about. But what I think one of the things that sustains us outside of like knowing that God called us together for a reason is like we're good friends. Like,
and we know how to
be friends. Like, so when I don't want to talk to him about something, I still have my friend. Like, let's go to Target. Did you see this? Like, I want to tell him about stuff. So it's like you always want that person around because like we're good friends. So like that's it for me. Like,
I
think my best friend.
Oh God! Hold on, you about to take me down? I didn't know you. I didn't know you was gonna say that. You gotta warn me.
Torace, please. This is us 24/7. How can anybody take us seriously?
I don't know. I really don't know why we are the most unserious people in the world.
It's bad. I'm serious.
And we pastor church and we're parents.
I'm serious.
Serious where?
I'm serious.
Nee, please. Nene is the funniest. She just started pinching me. Nene is the funniest person that I know. And we just have a good time together. Another reason why I think our marriage is fun for us and we're enjoying it is that even when we do have times when we are in disagreement or we are not on the same page, we know how to process and communicate in a way that's not damaging or destructive.
That's important.
To each other. I love Nene so much that in the heat of my anger, I could never lash out all of who I am. I've not had that come up in me to purposely wound her. And I think partly that's because I've done the work myself to learn how to communicate as an adult, and I love her.
And you also don't want to, when you love and value somebody and value the relationship you have with them, like you don't, even when you are not on the same page, even when you upset, you never want to say something that's going to damage that person. Like I never want, because I love Torace, outside of being married to him, whatever, I love Torace. I would never tell him something that he would have to heal from. Like I never want to be somebody that Torace has to heal from or say a word that he has to heal from. One, because he gonna go live about it and he gonna put me out there.
I'm gonna write a book.
And then he gonna write a book and then he gonna do a masterclass.
I'm gonna do a tour. Actually, I'm gonna do a book tour.
Trying to bring people out of word curses or whatever.
Word curses from your lovely wife. Ooh, that was sale. Do you know how many men would be at the altar crying out?
But that's bigger than marriage though. That's just being a Christian. Like that's the standard God calls us to. Like, be kind to one another, dwell one another in love. Like, don't say something to your brother or your sister that they will have to heal from. You know, like you have to consider these things, even in the heat of your anger, walk away. Like, and sometimes we have to do the inner work so that we are able to walk away, are able to choose our words wisely, because your words damage people. Like your words last much longer than a disagreement.
Much longer. And so I think we like I said, we're still new to this. We're new to pastoring. We're new to parenting.
It's all new.
We're new to marriage. But one we ain't new to is God.
Hello.
And a 3-string chord. Hala Bahobia, Santala Mahobia. And I got stirred up, Jesus. We not new to God. And we keep God at the center of it all.
Of everything.
I need God to parent this baby. I need God
to end up where you're supposed to be, and you'll have done it the way that God called you to do it. If you keep him at the forefront of everything.
I need God to pastor this church.
That's why I said in the beginning, I'm staying with God. What did I say? Something I said at the beginning when you asked how the transition's been. And I said, I'm at the feet of the Father.
You also said burdensome.
But I'm at the feet of the Father. I got to stay there. Because he know how to do all of this. And he knew that I would have to do all of this. Right? I'm a new to it, but he's an expert. He created it.
He know how to do it all.
Right. So.
We stay in his face.
That is it for me, baby. Oh, my food about to be here in 3 minutes.
Well, y'all have any questions?
Is a different type of hunger.
Oh, y'all, my wife is a champion. She is killing this. I don't know why my baby pinches me.
Oh, don't give it to me because I'm about to eat my food.
Wow. My wife is a champion when it comes to breastfeeding. Dang. Y'all, we got a deep freezer in the back. Y'all don't know nothing about deep freezers. We got a deep freezer filled with breast milk. I mean, Tillamook over here.
Just enough for her for if we need anything. Ooh. Not to go overboard with it.
No.
Because we can become, I was telling my husband the other day, we can become obsessed with excess, like having too much. Like we can be obsessed with having too much when really like sometimes all you need is like just enough. Like be content with that. So I'm not trying to be an overproducer when it comes to breast milk, but I do want to have a stash for my child just for when I'm doing a session or whatever. When
she have to be with her daddy.
Milk. Yeah. But I've noticed in the motherhood community, we become so obsessed with, especially when it comes to breastfeeding, with being overproducers, like having too much milk that you're never going to use and you're stressing yourself out because you have 2 ounces less milk today than you had yesterday. I'm not about to be stressing out about that.
You can't.
I can't. The Lord knows this baby need to eat.
Because the fact about it is, if you start producing breast milk tomorrow, she's going to get on some Similac and be fine.
And not think twice about it. And she's going to keep on moving and be growing. And I'm going to be stressed out.
Tillamook is so premium.
We got to let ourselves off the hook.
This lady right here, premium. This girl has gained double. She's doubled. So she was born a little early.
It's dark in here.
You can turn the light on, babe. She was born a little early. So
3 weeks.
She was born at 37 weeks, just shy. She was just a little early. And she was born at 6 pounds and some change.
Wow.
And turn that light on over there. Maybe it'll be brighter. And she was born at 6 pounds. And in 2 months, she has doubled her weight. It's good. She's double her weight, breast milk only. No.
I was turning the fan off.
Yeah. She's double her weight, breast milk only. And
she be eating good, y'all.
She eat good with Freddie Jean. So
she wake me up to eat, baby.
She's trying to poop right now. Jesus, don't embarrass us. Please, Faith, please. She says, Christina Grant says, I love Regineak's transparency as a mental health worker. Look, that's the key. If you're going to lead people, you got to lead people with honesty.
Hello.
You can't be out here making stuff up.
Because the truth is, the reason why it's important to be transparent is because so many people are going through the same thing that you're going through. They need to hear about it, one. But then also when you're not transparent and you act like everything is just peaches and cream, you set this impossible standard that other people feel they should also be able to live up to when you aren't even living that way yourself. So when you're honest and transparent, it allows other people to see like, hey, there are going to be some highs and some lows. Like things are not going to be perfect. Like this is real life. And so when other people experience that, it's not the end of the world for them and they don't feel like something is wrong with them internally. So yeah, transparency is important, but that's another story. What's she doing? She up?
She's pooping.
Boy, I'm not going to mess with her if she's pooping, baby.
Wow.
She does not like to change positions when she's pooping. You know that.
She's squatting in my hand. You hear?
Hey, baby.
Oh.
Hey, mama. We gotta go because once that come out, it come out like lightning,
And I don't
baby. Y'all gonna hear
I
it.
don't want to be embarrassed. Thank y'all so much. Because it come out like a bullet, baby. A freight train. And we don't want to
For all to hear.
We don't want to put her to shame. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to listen to our random rant about our transitions. If you're in the DFW area, I would love to see you at Church Sunday. If you are available August 16th through 17th, I'm having a deliverance training conference. That means we're training people in the area of deliverance ministry. We would love to see you at 2939 Sunnyvale Street. If you are interested in joining or being a part of our deliverance conference, all you need to do is text AFB. Let me see if I got it in here. Text AFB to 770-746-8147. Friday night, Apostle Chaz Don Strickland will be with us all the way from Jacksonville, Florida. He's going to be doing an open to the public mass deliverance service. It's going to be phenomenal. We're going to have mass deliverance and healing. Then those day sessions, Friday, we'll have understanding generational curses, soul ties, sex and sexuality, breaking word curses. My wife is teaching a session on deliverance and therapy. Here are our speakers and worship leaders. You just need to have yourself in the place.
You need to be there.
God's going to be there. We're going to be there. We would love to see you. Hug your neck. Mother Betty say thank you so much, Mother Betty.
Oh,
y'all are killing
you.
this parenting. I don't know if we killing it, but we doing something. God gave us a beautiful baby, and we are in love. And
yes,
we're gonna let her poop and mama eat, and I'm gonna go find me some food.
Yep.
Jesus. Okay. We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Enjoy
Bye.
y'all's holiday off, and may God be with you till we meet again.
Come here, mister.